Hello students, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, that's Zakifa's Commerce Classes. So in the previous video, I explained to you all accounting equations problem number 1. So now in this video, I will be explaining the problem number 2. So let's start. The first transaction says that Gopinath started business with cash rupees 25,000. Okay. So this is one of the transactions that you will mostly find in all the accounting equation problems. So we know how we are supposed to solve it. Under the asset side, we need to put 25,000 as the business gets cash, and at the same time rupees 25,000 will be recorded on the capital side, because according to the separate legal entity concept, we know that the owner's business life and the personal life both are supposed to be treated differently. Okay. Moving on to the second transaction that says purchase goods from Shyam at rupees 10,000. Okay. Now here we have to know that we are purchasing something. Okay. So for example, if you just take a very simple example. For example, if I need to buy a pen. Okay. I go to a stationery shop and I write a pen of rupees 10. So what I will do is I will give rupees 10 to the shopkeeper, and in exchange I will get a pen. Okay, so I am getting something in return, but I need to pay for it. So here what happens, my cash is going out, okay, and the stationery or the pen that I am purchasing, that is coming in. So what is happening, cash is reducing. Okay, so similarly in this example we can see that goods worth rupees 10,000 are purchased. So 10,000 will be added to the asset side. Why? Because we are purchasing goods worth rupees 10,000. And at the same time, what is happening, we can see that a name is mentioned. Okay, Shyam, the name is mentioned. So we have to remember that whenever any name is mentioned, it means that we have purchased the goods on credit. Okay, so the next entry 10,000 will come on the liability side, 10,000, and in bracket you can write creditor, so that you can understand that why rupees 10,000 has been written on the liability side. Okay. The same example, if here the name was not mentioned, if it was only purchased goods rupees 10,000, then this 10,000 would be deducted from cash, and the second transaction would be that rupees 10,000 what rupees goods were bought in, therefore the goods would be increased by 10,000. But here hence we can see that Shyam is mentioned, therefore Shyam is the creditor. Okay. Now moving on to the third transaction. Sold goods to Sohan costing rupees 1,800 at rupees 1,500. So students, first of all we have to understand this particular transaction. Okay, it means that we had goods worth rupees 1,800. Okay, we sold it for 1,500. So we definitely incurred a loss. Okay, so this loss was of rupees 300. So this will be recorded at 3 different places. Okay, so here you all can see that I have made a very simple explanation to this. First, I have written sold goods worth rupees 1,800 for rupees 1,500. So what is the value of goods? It's 1,800. We sold it for rupees 1,500. So we incurred a loss of rupees 300. Okay. So now this 1,800, it will be deducted from the goods. Okay. So what is the balance of goods? 10,000. From 10,000 we have to deduct 1,800. Why? Because this is the value of the good. Next is rupees 1,500. This will be added to the cash or the debtor. Why? Because we are selling something, and in return of that we got rupees 1,500. So this 1,500 will be added here to the cash. Okay. Actually it is the debtor, but in some cases you can just add it to the cash also. Okay. Or else you can show a separate amount, and in bracket you can write debtors as I have written over here. Okay. And this rupees 300, this will be reduced from capital, as you can see here. Okay. So now in this entry what I have done is we had 25,000 cash. Okay. So first of all we have to deduct 1,800 from 10,000, that is our goods. So this is our goods remaining balance, 8,200. How did I get it? 10,000 minus 1,800. Okay. Plus 1,500 is the debtor. How did I get this? This is the amount which I received after selling the goods. Okay. And here I will deduct rupees 300 from 25,000. Why 300? Because this is a loss to me. Okay. So this comes to 24,700. Okay. So when I explained to you all about the theory with regards to capital, I told that capital will be affected by expenses and by losses, okay, or by gains. So here we have a loss of rupees 300. Okay, therefore this will be deducted from the capital. So this was our third transaction. Okay, I hope you all have understood this. It's simple that we had goods worth rupees 1,800, we sold it for 1,500. So the value, the rupees 300 has been a loss to us, therefore it will be deducted from here. Okay. So moving on to our fourth transaction, that is Gopinath withdrew from business rupees 5000. So this is drawings. Okay. So whenever you have drawings, you have to remember that drawings will be deducted from the cash balance as well as the capital. So now we can see that our cash balance was rupees 25,000. So here we have to deduct 25,000 minus 5,000. So your cash comes to rupees 20,000. Plus this goods 8,200 plus debtors, it remains the same. Similarly, our capital was 24,700. We have to deduct 5,000 from it. We get it as 19,700. So at the end, what you have to do is just add it up. Like this amount 20,000 plus 8,200 plus 1,500. You will get it as 29,700. Similarly, this side you have 19,700 plus this amount. You will get it as 29,700. At the end, you have to write this equation that says asset equals to liabilities plus capital. Asset side you have 29,700, liabilities 10,000 plus capital 19,700, and both the sides should remain the same. It means they should tally. That is, asset should be equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay. So this was our second problem. Okay. In this problem, I taught you all about how we are supposed to record a transaction when we incur a loss. Okay. And I also showed you all about how we are supposed to treat or calculate goodwill. Okay. So these are two important transactions that are quite often repeated in the examination. Okay. So I hope that this is understood by you all. If there are any queries, then please put it down in the comment section so that I can solve them and help you all in understanding the problem in a better way. Also, if you all liked my video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.